Good morning student. Today I am going to teach you the chemistry class 9 chapter number 2 is material as per you. So the question is that NCERT question page number 18 difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Right now we are going to differentiate between the homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture. Its constituent particles cannot be seen easily. Its constituent particles आवाज कम करो cannot be seen easily. Differentiate number 1. This constituent particle can be seen easily. Is constituent particles can easily. Explanation number 2. There are no visible boundaries of separation. There are no visible boundaries. आवाज कम करो ना जी, तो आगे चले जाओ, आगे चल जाने तो separation in a homogeneous mixture. Mixture. Point of difference number 2 in heterogeneous mixture. Have visible boundaries of separation. Have visible boundaries of separation between the constituents. Explanation number 3. Its constituent cannot be easily separated. Is constituent cannot be easily separated. Example: alloy solution or salt in water, etc. Example: alloy solution of salt in water, etc. Explanation number 3 is heterogeneous. Its constituent can be separated by simple method. Its constituent can be separated by simple method. So this is the point of explanation. For example, mixture of sand and common salt. For example, mixture of sand and common salt. Formula is NaCl. Mixture of sand and water, etc. So these are the point of difference. The question number 1 NCERT question page number 18. NCERT question page number 18. So the differentiate between homogeneous and heterogeneous mixture with examples. Homogeneous mixture, its constituent particles cannot be seen easily. Heterogeneous mixture, its constituent particles can be seen easily. Point number 2. In homogeneous mixture, there are no visible boundaries of separation in homogeneous mixture. Point number 2. Heterogeneous mixture have visible boundaries of separation between the constituents. Point number 3. Of homogeneous mixture, its constituent cannot be easily separated. Example: alloys, solutions of salt, water, etc. Heterogeneous mixture constituents can be separated by simple method. For example, mixture of sand and common salt, NaCl, mixture of sand and water, etc. So these are the point of difference between this type of question. Question number 2. Right now we are going to discuss the question number 2 and the last point of the properties of solution. That is the properties of colloidal solution, that is the electrophoresis. So my dear student, as we have given the video in introduction as a short, so go throughout the short and see the video. If you are going to give the examination and in a hurry, then you will give the questions and answer in a simple method, and this was the thing. Question number 2. How are solution? Question number 2. How are solution, solution and suspension, solution, different,
कौन आप पता नहीं चलिए मेरा तक से वीडियो फोन सर
teacher,
हम चल गया जी
answer. So these are the solution. Solve colloidal solution.
सर
Solution. And the last one is the suspension. Last one is the suspension. So my dear student, it is quite clear. The point number 1. Solution or true solution is homogeneous. Solution or true solution is homogeneous. Point number 1. Sol or colloidal solution is heterogeneous. Sol or colloidal solution is heterogeneous. Point number 1. Difference in suspension. Suspension is also heterogeneous. Suspension is also heterogeneous. Suspension is also heterogeneous. So these are the point of difference, my dear student. These are the point of difference. Point number 2, no Tyndall effect. No Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect. Tyndall
सर
effect.
वीडियो हो कहाँ रहा है ए
Tyndall effect.
वीडियो नहीं हो रहा है
Tyndall effect.
अरे फोन कीजिए ना उसको पहले नहीं हो रहा है
So Tyndall effect, and the point number 2 is also Tyndall effect. ठीक है. So point number 3. Point number 3 is going to discuss about the point number 3.
कीजिए सर
Solute particles cannot be filtered. Solute particles cannot be filtered by using a filter paper. By using a filter paper. And point number 3 in the solved colloidal solution cannot be separated by ordinary filter paper. Cannot be separated by ordinary filter paper. Point number 3 in suspension. Separated easily by filter paper. Separated easily by filter paper. Filter paper because of large particles. Because of particles. Point number 4. Point number 4 of difference is going to be clear that true solution is transparent. Solution is transparent. For example, seawater alloys. Example, seawater alloys solution of lemon juice in water. Solution of lemon juice in water. Second is called colloidal. It may be transparent or translucent. It may be transparent or translucent. Example, milk of magnesia cup syrup. milk of magnesia, cup, SYRUP, cup syrup, mist, fog, cloud, smoke, mud. Mist, fog, cloud, smoke, mud, etc. Point number or a point difference. It may be transparent or translucent. It may be transparent or translucent. Example, mixture of sand in water. Example, mixture of sand in water. Mixture of chalk in water, etc. So my dear student, let us understand these things quite clear. How are, question number 2, how are solutions and different from each other? Solve, solutions and suspension. Suspension different from each other. So this is the solution, solve and suspension. Solution, point number point difference, solution is true or homogeneous. Solve or claded solution heterogeneous, suspension is also heterogeneous. So these are the things. No Tyndall effect. Second point, Tyndall effect, Tyndall effect. Third point, solid particles cannot be filtered by using a filter paper. Cannot be separated by ordinary filter paper. Separated easily by filter paper because of large particles. Point number 4, last point, true solve, not the least. True solution is transparent. Example, sea water, otherwise solution of lemon juice in water, etc. Point number 4, it may be transparent, translucent. Example, milk of magnesia, cup syrup, mist, fog, cloud, smoke, mud, etc. Point number 4, it may be transparent, translucent. Mixture of sand in water, mixture of chalk in water. So these are the things, my dear friend. And last one, the last topic of today.
सर पहले किसी ने
The last topic of today.
कॉल कर दे
The last topic of today that we are going to discuss. उसे देखा आपने मजा के आएगा साथ में. The last topic of
लेना तो दिया क्लास में
the last topic of today is the last topic, but not the least. We are going to learn the last topic in a simple way. This is the numerical question. Go through the numerical question number 3. To make a saturated solution, to make a saturated solution, let us understand these things properly. Class 10th student also important. 36 gram of
सर कॉल आया
36 gram of
19 लास्ट में
sodium chloride.
हट गया लेकिन कॉल आया
Sodium chloride
काम कर दे
to dissolve in 100 gram of water at 293 calories. This is a very simple 2-minute question. Find its concentration at this temperature. Find its concentration at this temperature. Mass of sodium chloride, answer. Mass of sodium chloride, this is NaCl, is equal to, how much is given? Solute, that is 36 gram. Mass of water solvent, mass of water H2O solvent is equal to 100 grams. Right now we know that mass of solution equal to mass of solute plus mass of solvent. So right now we are going to discuss, this is 36 gram plus 100 gram equal to 136 gram. Concentration mass percentage. Concentration mass percentage. Concentration mass percentage of the solution is equal to mass of solute by mass by solution, mass by solute by mass of solution into 100 is equal to mass of solute is 36 gram, mass of solution 100 into 100 cut off. This is the answer is 36 by 136, 36 by 136 into 100. So this comes with the answer of 26.47. This is the right answer. So my dear students, this is to make a saturated solution. 36 gram of sodium chloride is dissolved in 100 gram of water at 291 Kelvin. 200. So the properties of colloidal solution. The last topic is metal around is pure. Electrophoresis, the movement of charged colloidal particles under the influence of an electric field is known as electrophoresis. In the electric field, different colloidal material move with different velocity. This property is used to study mixtures of protein by enzymes and to determine the protein content of body fluid. So my dear student, thank you for watching my video. This is Suraj Chemistry Teacher Suraj Anand teaching. So my dear student, don't skip the video. Go throughout the video, skip and share to your friends. Thank you all of you.